All right, warming us up here. Let's do some jumping jacks, nice and easy. Boom. Only like 10 years of jumping jacks, guys. You'll be fine. Moving. Good. 10 more quick seconds, nice and easy. Keep a nice simple pace here. Slap the sides if you want. Good. And relax down to the ground for push-ups. Just a nice, easy set of 30 seconds. Go ahead. Nothing crazy, just warming the body up right now. Boom, boom, boom. If you're having a hard time with this, feel free to drop your knees to the ground. As long as you are keeping those toes up, you'll be fine. Good. Just another 10 seconds. Good. And stand on up. Good. Squat position here. Just gonna do a quick set of 20 squats here. Hands out, hands behind your head, on your hip, whatever. Squatting on down. Nice. Do some quick stretches. Take your feet apart, reaching down. Good. This is too easy. Try and get your elbows to the ground. Keeping those legs straight though. Don't want to be out too far. Keeping it back nice and tight. Gets a good solid stretch here. Off to one side. Leading everything with the chest. All the way over to the other side. Good. Back to the middle. Good. Have a seat. One leg out, other leg in nice and tight. Reaching for those toes. Stretching up the hamstrings. Again, trying to lead with the chest, not the head. Good. Switch, other side. Same thing, reaching for those toes. Keep that leg straight. A lot of times we like to bend it. Make sure it stays down, don't let it push up. Feet apart. Same thing here. We like to bend our knees, keep them down nice and straight. Reaching forward as far as you can go. Don't want to see anyone going backwards. Good. Reach into one side. Can reach straight or over the top. Other side. Back to the middle. Good. One leg out, other leg crossing over the top. Opposite arm goes up and over, twisting. This one's a little more for our adults. That's all right. If this is too easy, take the straight leg, pull it in. Give you a little better stretch. And switch, whatever leg was just up, goes out or curled in. And then switching to the other side. Stretching out your back a little bit, your hip, all sorts of good stuff. Good. On your back, take one knee, pull it into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze, keeping the other leg straight and on the ground. And switch. Deep breaths while you're stretching. Don't hold your breath, that's bad. Good. Both knees real fast. And then up for the butterfly. Bottoms of your feet together. Good. Bring those feet as tight as you can. Pushing your knees down as far as you can go. Trying to get your chest down. Reaching forward as far as you can go. Hold it there. Good. And stand on up. Chumbi. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little warm-up challenge here. We're gonna do a plank challenge. We're gonna go for every 15 seconds, that's gonna be a point. I wanna see if anyone can reach upwards of 10 points by the end of this 2-week time that we're not able to have classes. You can do your planks either up high here or down low here on your forearms. Either one is okay. What I don't wanna see is I don't wanna see any knees on the ground for this, any sagging, any upward motions like this. You gotta be flat like a table, hands down. I'm just gonna do a 15-second demo, but every 15 seconds after that would be another point. So it'd be like 15 seconds is 1, 30 seconds is 2, 45 seconds is 3, etc., etc. Let's start here in 3, 2, holding it. I'm gonna do it up here. Holding it super still. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing on up. Chumbi. See if anyone can reach 10 points, 150 seconds. I think we'll have a lot of you guys that can do that. What's up, guys? Getting to our juniors and adult drill number 1. So we're gonna be going over some basic reverse punches, but we're gonna add a little bit of a twist, especially for those of us that are more comfortable with it. This is gonna substitute in as a wall. You can use any wall, just please don't punch a hole in your walls. So he's gonna stand in his guard stance. Doesn't matter which direction he starts first normally, but for now, right side back. He's got this wall super close. The reason for this is because a lot of times we bring our elbow out before we punch because we're trying to muscle our way through our punch instead of doing the technique correctly and getting your body weight behind it. So he's gonna keep this elbow in nice and tight when he punches so he doesn't ever hit that wall. If it's too easy, of course, you get a little bit closer until you're basically already up against the wall. The key to this is to make sure that you twist your hand at the very end of your punch while still bringing your hips through nice and strong. Mr. Yang is gonna do just a few punches for you on each side so you guys can see that. Go ahead. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, making sure, of course, that you still pivot. And then for you guys to be able to see a little better, I'll bring him around to this side here to switch his guard stance. Same thing here. So he'll do 4 correctly, and then we'll show you what an incorrect one looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So again, what typically happens, not all the time, but what we see happen is where we bring our elbow out and we would hit the wall. So if he were to punch, he can feel his elbow hit the wall. So he knows that means that he twisted his hand too early and caused his elbow to then flare out a little bit on that punch, which can be dangerous for yourself if you're actually punching something, as well as just not going to be as strong of a punch. Practice this at home, do 10 reps on each side, get back to me, share it on the Con Martial Arts Facebook page so that way our instructors can give you some feedback. All right, guys, working on drill number 2 for our juniors and our adults. Now, a lot of times in class, we practice our kicks very fast because that's how we typically want to be able to do them. However, sometimes it's good to slow it down a little bit, so that we're going to do that today. We're going to do some slow kicks. I'll have Mr. Yang demonstrate side kicks because those are typically the trickiest kick to make sure that you get the right knee movement, but you can absolutely practice this with any kick. If you have a wall, that is sometimes very helpful. I'll have Mr. Yang use the wall today. But if you don't have a wall, or if you don't want to use your wall, I should say, that is an extra added challenge, working on your balance at the same time. But for now, we're gonna make sure that we keep one hand up guarding your face at all times. Whatever leg is side kicking, make sure you pick it up and then pull that knee back all the way across so that your knee is flat like a table, your heel is facing the direction that you're gonna kick, and then you slowly extend out, working on leg strength. Hold it for a second maybe. Good, and then you bring it back. Good. And then you extend out and back. I'm only gonna have Mr. Yang do one more on this side, extend out. For an added challenge here, what you can do, I like to grab my pant leg when I do this, raise my leg as high as I can using my arm to help get it up there, and then I let go of my pant leg so that I am holding it up a little higher to work those muscles a little bit more. Hold that for like 3 seconds, and then chamber back, and then set down. It's really important that you chamber back because otherwise you only did half of that side kick. You gotta redo it, doesn't count. Switch to the other side. Same thing on this side. Again, I'm only gonna make Mr. Yang do 3, but I'm gonna give a different thing that you can do at the end so you can kind of play around with them a little bit. Go ahead and chamber it up. Good, and again, keeping it nice and flat, pivot. Since we're going slow, it's super important to keep track of every detail because you get the opportunity to. extend out, and back. Good. Notice how his knee's not dropping. I can leave my hand right here and he's not gonna hit it. Extend out, and back. Boom, easy. Extend out, good. Now you can do all sorts of little things here. Last time we raised it up. Right now, I'm gonna have him use his heel as if it's a marker and draw tiny little circles in each direction. So you can do like 10 of those one way and then switch, go back the other way. It doesn't have to be circles. If you wanna make it a little harder, you can do like squares, triangles, anything like that. But then make sure once you're done with whatever you're doing, you chamber it back and set it down. Practice each side equally. You only need to do about 10 slow kicks per kick that you're gonna be doing. So you can do side kick as we just demonstrated. Round kicks are another good one. Make sure if you do round kicks though, you don't wanna leave it out because we don't leave our round kicks out. So it goes slow out and back and then down. Or you can hold it up, same thing with hook kicks. Front kicks add a nice little challenge because you're working the front of your legs. Play around with all sorts of different kicks. Try and do 10 of each slow kick on each side. Film them. If you can do it without balance or without using the wall, that's awesome. I wanna see everything. Keep me posted. Share it on Con Martial Arts Facebook page. All right, so now we're gonna work on our kicking challenge. Just a fun little extra activity that you guys can do. I wanna see how many numbers of kicks you guys can get without setting your foot down or switching your feet. So if I were to do, say, just front kicks for this first combo, pick my foot up, I kick out and I drop it, that's immediately the end of my combo. Plus I have to make sure I bring my foot all the way back so that way I get the full kick there. So that'd be like one kick right here. Then if I keep it up, 2, 3, lose my balance. Oh, darn. All right, I got 3. Let's see if I can get another one this time. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all right, cool, I got it. So you can kind of build that, see how many kicks you guys can get. For those of us that are a little bit more advanced, I still want us to not set our foot down, but maybe we change the kick. So instead of just doing front kicks, I go front kick, pivot over, round kick, side kick, hook, round, side, low side even, raise it up, axe kick, front kick again, inverted round kick, and then I fall down. Things like that. Get creative, see how many numbers of kicks you guys can do. I look forward to seeing your progress on all this. Please share it on the Con Martial Arts Facebook page throughout these next couple weeks.